We are back outside, you guys. Another outdoor setup. Before we jump into the video, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are doing another ring setup. This is the same Amazon ring that I shouldn't be using outdoors, but I do. Um, it's not that bad. It does lean forward. Sometimes you gotta keep adjusting it. But I also had two weights that I use for my pipe and drape stand that I used today to hold this in place. Guys, it was a nice day, but it was windy. As you can see, everything was falling out of place. My balloons ran off and they just flying around. I tied them down. They came untied. I basically had to build. Look, it's funny watching it. Like I didn't even know it flew like that when I was building. I basically had to build holding the bag, digging through balloons. It escaped me again. Honestly, I wasn't even upset one site. Like this is the client. She basically was helping me work. Like I should have paid her at this point because she kept grabbing the bags for me. So sweet. She had a railing that I did tie the bag to, and it came loose. I guess it was just that windy. I don't know. But she was helping me as I was building and holding the bag for me. I felt bad. This is just a lot. Cause you ask for nice days when you work outside. I mean, alhamdulillah, it felt beautiful, but it was windy. And then we had these little curtains that we were doing on the stand. It was just not the best. So here, I think I tied it to the railing there just so I can let her go. She not holding it the whole time, so I can finish. But as you can see, I'm like basically building, holding bags, and the colors were just black, rose gold, and regular gold. She had three daughters, all going to prom, and they all was wearing each of these colors, which was perfect because they all look great in a design. And this was booked last minute, probably like a week prior to the event date. So for the gold, I only had like a few. Like I had like some 11 inches, but I only really had a lot of the 18 inches in the gold, and I use shiny gold by Gemar. And if you'll see on the other side when I build that out, how it was like four 16 inches in one cluster, and it was just real jumbo for no reason. And I don't know. I guess yeah. So you guys gonna see in a second. Here, this is when I went back to go get the other weight, probably the first weight. I don't know why I didn't take the weights out the car when I first got out. I probably was just tired and I didn't take it out. But my car was right there at the end of the driveway. So I just went back to go get the first weight just so she can finish doing what she's doing. But now I was just build. Oh, I didn't even mention the build, you guys. I used clusters of 8 balloons and quads of 4, and then the clusters all had like 18 inches in them. Because we outdoors, I do tend to use a little bit more of the 18-inch balloons just because the area and space is now much larger compared to when you're working indoors. So the balloons can look really smaller, can look smaller outside compared to when you're indoors. So I do tend to use a little bit more bigger balloons, just for it to look, I guess, bigger in the sight of your your eyes or something like that. Yeah. So I do use bigger balloons sometimes when I'm working outdoors, just to for it to take up space faster, and because of the area is now much larger compared to when you're working indoors. But as you can see, that large balloon at the top, that gold, is like three, probably like four 18 inches in one clusters. It was really thick. I probably should have just switched it and put it at the bottom instead of leaving it on top and left the rose gold on top, because it was very heavy, for a top piece. Not my typical how I start the tops. Usually is thinner at the top and wider at the bottom. So it's kind of a given opposite Look at that dupe just rolling around. It ended up all the way in the grass, like over on the right side. I had to go run out and get it actually later on. I don't even think, I think my camera overheated or I stopped it and I didn't get the video of me attaching the 5 inches. But this is pretty much the end. I did use high shine, I believe, to shine the balloons because they are chrome and black colors. So we don't need those matte. Not cute. But this is the final outcome, you guys. This is how everything turned out. If you have any questions, leave it in the description box. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.